Hi everyone, I'm Bersinq. Today I'll explore the creative DNA of someone who embodies cultural roots and global relevance. Peggy Gou. While dreaming of designing sound beyond the studio through aesthetic and sensory storytelling, her work spoke to the world I was trying to build. Peggy isn't just a DJ behind the desk. She moves between disciplines, blending music, fashion, identity, and memory into something alive. One moment she is spinning on the rooftops, the next she is talking about kimchi and culture. Her approach reflects Twilight Type's concept of creative DNA. Some artists are drawn to structures, others to the chaos. Peggy balances both naturally. I still remember how she expressed that spirit during the pandemic.
Guys, I know it's difficult time for everybody right now, and I miss dance floor and I miss you. And now I'm in Seoul. I'm at this tower, Namsan, at YT and Namsan Tower. It represents Seoul, and I have prepared some special set for you.
That moment stuck with me. It felt sincere human. Even in crisis, she didn't step away. She built something meaningful inside it. Maybe that's what lifestyle entrepreneurship really is. The way someone's life and work quietly become one. Peggy Go has built a multi-layered creative universe where music, branding, and culture converge into one cohesive vision. Her songs It Makes You Forget, Starry Night, and It Goes Like Na 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 achieve international success without relying on Western commercial formulas, transcending both language and genre boundaries. She turns performances at global festivals like Primavera Sound, Deck Mental, Coachella, turning her set into immersive, cross cultural experiences. She institutionalized this curatorial voice through Gudu Records, her own label dedicated to boundary pushing artists and genre defining releases. Go's creative reach continues into fashion and brand collaborations. From founding her own label, Korean Now FM, to working with Louis Vuitton, Gentle Monster, she preserves her design language within sectoral memory. Her simultaneous partnership with Nike, Puma, and Don Julio reflect her ability to bridge distinct lifestyles. Peggy's ecosystem aligns with what is described as associative thinking, the ability to connect unrelated ideas to generate innovation. Her work reminds us that entrepreneurship today is defined less by profit and more by proposal synthesis across creative spheres.
All this obstacle, I've been, rumors, and my opinion was not valued, and I know that feeling. So I wanted to support the artists like as they want.
Not every path to success has to be a battle. Peggy Gou shows how clarity and discipline can also get you there. Though born into privilege, she often faced criticism for being just lucky. Of course, I read comments, but I've got thicker skin now. She did not rely on blind confidence. She used her resources with purpose. As Malcolm Gladwell notes, true outliers are those who size their chances they are given. Even her parents questioned her directions. You wanted to fashion? Now music? What's next? She replied, give me a few years. She also calls DJ Laurent Garnier. Don't worry if you disappear for 3 months, people will remember you. In Peggy's case, they'll always do. That moment sparked Good Records, a platform for emerging artists grounded in her values. As an Asian woman and male dominated scene, she responded with action. She launched the Equalize campaign to support women and non binary artists. And always with irony. Let me put on some lipsticks. So what? If I manage to play a good tune, I can do what I want. Most innovators are intense observers. They carefully watch the world around them, and as they observe how things work, they often become sensitized to what doesn't work. Peggy Gou's creative path begins with observation. As a child, she trained her ear through K-pop and 90s hip-hop. At 14, she moved to London and spent nights immersed in the club scene, observing sound, style, and energy. These experiences sharpened her creative compass. Go exemplified this when she posted a DJ photo on Facebook. A promoter noticed and offered her a residency. It wasn't planned, it was what Dyer called passive networking, being seen, not seeking. She didn't waste that time. Go taught herself Ableton, an act of creative intention. As Star puts, encountering yourself is not daily habit, it's an intention. Her failed fashion studies didn't stop her. She moved to Berlin to learn from its electronic roots. She worked at a record store by day, produced at night, and observed club culture on weekends. That outsider feeling in Berlin didn't limit her. It widened her lens. As Dyer writes, innovators often feel out of the place, and that distance becomes their creative advantage. Over time, Gu mastered association, bridging fashion, music, and nightlife without losing her voice. As Kesloff writes, the artists I love most are the ones who can operate in many creative rooms without losing their own voice. Peggy Go helps shape the culture. I'm shaping mine in motion. My creative future isn't confined to four walls. I work best in motion. Whether I'm wiring speakers to an ancient column, creating music for a luxury runway in Tokyo, or designing a full-scale sonic experience for a dome-shaped club in LA, I want to create sound experiences that move across cities, cultures, and senses. I can see myself talking with a gallery curator about building a playlist that captures the soul of the artwork on display, or sitting with the interior designer of a hotel chain reflecting on how to tune lobby's musical atmosphere to create a home frequency for its guests. To bring this vision to life, I want to work with interdisciplinary teams, sound engineers, stage designers, brand creators, and fashion directors. Peggy Gou's work as the music creator for a Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 2024 show reminded me of the real potential in this field. I want to be part of this creative hybridity. Innovation often emerges where different perspectives come from the sole shared challenges. For me, that challenge is what kind of sound design can transform the emotional state of a space. Let's talk about my hard and soft skills. The instincts I have built through both training and intuition. My technical recall and emotional fluency shape how I create sound. I archive sound with the precision of memory. My sonic recall is photographic. I can still remember the tone of a guitar playing on a beach in Zanzibar years ago. Before I touch a console, I can already mix tracks in my hand. These technical instincts have sharpened through my sound engineering education and now rest on an academic foundation. What defines me is emotional intelligence. I build collaborations through intuition. Empathy is the essence of a creative leadership and the pools I follow in sound creation. This multidimensional fluency, what some describe as creative DNA, is my true skill set. What matters isn't volume of perfection, but resonance, emotion, and intent. Those foundations are just the beginning. But to speak this language with structure and depth, I must value academic knowledge and stay disciplined throughout my training. As Twilight Harp said, creativity only flows with discipline. That's why, even though I don't aim to become a virtuoso, I want to learn an instrument to expand my musical knowledge and gain multidimensional control over sound. At the same time, I need to continuously nourish my inspiration. That means traveling more, attending festivals, and staying open to diverse concert experiences. My greatest advantage in human interaction is emotional intelligence. And I want to be channel it into meeting new people, engaging with different disciplines, from sound engineers to fashion directors, stage designers to creative leads. Ultimately, I need to transform this multidimensional foundation into a coherent, future ready, and collaborative ecosystem. What began as a multidimensional foundation is now the structure of my days. My creative life is my foreground. Every decision, job, and night spent working is a part of a bigger commitment. building a sustainable life around sound. I live alone abroad to study sound engineering. To support this, I work another job to cover my living costs, education, equipment, and creative growth from software to festivals. My schedule splits between life and creation. Most nights are dedicated to schoolwork, music practice, and ear training. This isn't something I do casually. I take my education seriously. I plan ahead, submit high caliber projects, and stay immersed in a new genres and soundscapes. This isn't passing, it's who I'm becoming. This isn't a passion I pursue, it's the life I built. Here are the references used in this presentation.